Hey buddy Crow, back again with another Zaccaria Pinball table. This time we're going to be looking at another electromechanical table. We're going to be looking at Lucky Fruit from 1975.
Lucky Fruit.
You said it. Alright, we're in Lucky Fruit. We're looking here. Just kind of an interesting theme. It's just kind of... Lucky Fruit just seems to me more of the name of a one-armed bandit, aka slot machine, rather than a pinball table, but it looks interesting. It is certainly fruit-themed. Hopefully these fruits are lucky. We got our standard outlanes. Have not played this. I should mention that. So I will be playing this for the first time. We have 4 rows of A's, 4 rows of B's, and then C's and then D's. Got 2 pop bumpers. We got an A in the middle. Huh. Jolly. Very simplistic here. There's no orbits at all. Just up to the top. Roll up. This certainly looks the age. 1974. Look at the stripes on the side of that. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this. I'm going to play this for a while. We're going to do a cut. And I'll kind of maybe explain what I found out after this cut. Alright, I'm back after playing Lucky Fruit for some time, not too long, maybe 45 minutes. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on here. In fact, I'm still a little... there's something about the scoring I'm not quite understanding. But the thing I do know for sure is when you launch the ball over here, you've got these 4 rollover lanes. 2 will only give you 1,000 points. But the other 2, like the first and the third one, will only give you 1,000 points. The second and the fourth one will actually not give you any points, but rather it will light the center A here. Now this is the way more I can't think of the word now. The word I'm thinking of doesn't exist. Professional. Preferred. This is the preferred method to go, just because hitting that will give you 50,000 points, which is not chump change in this table at all. So here's what I don't understand. Okay, you got all these targets on the side. Once you hit that, you could actually get up here and get it to bounce over and roll over and get that multiple times. Obviously hitting all of these, okay, get the 4 A's, hit all the 4 A's, it'll light the A here, it'll light the A down there. I don't really understand how it works after that, actually, because it says 50,000 points or special when lit. So it's lit. I don't know if you have to hit the middle again. I'm just really fuzzy on the whole scoring on this table. But really just keeping it in action, I mean, and hitting this center target when it's lit seems to be working pretty well. You only have the 2 pop bumpers here, and I was wondering why I was getting plenty of ball action up here, and that's because right below, right where it says Jolly, those are slingshots as well, so the ball could bounce up in the D, kind of bounce back, and slingshot back up. So getting the C's and the D's are actually not that difficult. Getting the A's and the B's, they'll just happen. I mean, as long as you don't drain and keep the ball in play. I mean, when I first started playing, I was draining like crazy, but you just have to get used to it. And then you can keep the ball in play, but there's no bonus score or anything. This is just a kind of an oddball table. Not really recommended. I did have some fun with it, but I'm not too enthused about this table. I just don't understand the scoring. There's things about this table that don't make much sense to me. For example, if I hit the row of A's, okay, and I hit the row of A's again, nothing special seems to happen. It's possible that I did get a lot of points and I just didn't notice it, but there were times where I was keeping the ball in play for a long time, and just because I didn't hit the center target, when it was lit, I didn't get that many points at all. Even though I was hitting the A's, the B's, the C's, and the D's. I'm not even sure what happens when you get all of them down, because I could swear I've done that. And nothing really that special. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe something doesn't happen until you get them all. I don't know. It's just this table. Something about this table doesn't seem to reward you when you feel like you deserve to be rewarded. But other than that, it's not terrible. I'd say it's slightly below average. Still fun, though. Still fun to try out. So I wouldn't go out of your way to buy this table, but if you did buy it in a bundle, it's worth checking out. So that's all I really have to say about this. Let's we're gonna see this table in different lighting modes, and then you'll see the best game I had during the stream. All right, so this is the default, or what at least I consider the default, the morning mode for Lucky Fruit. This is pretty much the best way to get a good view of the artwork on the table and so forth. And we do have tons of fruit there. You got oranges and pears, and at least I think those are pears. Maybe they're lemons. I don't know. Cherries. I'm looking at this in a little edit window. But yeah, a pretty good way to look at the table. It's not a bad looking table. We've switched over to the afternoon mode. You got the streaks of shadows across the table. Honestly, I don't know if anybody would like to play it this way. I mean, it's kind of interesting to see what it would be like to play it near an open window. But this, what we've switched over to, is the way I like to play the table. And if you've seen these videos before, you would know that. This is the midnight mode. You get the darkness, you get the good glow from the lights. As we'll see a little bit later, the glow from the lights isn't really that great on this table. Here we are at storm mode. It's even darker. You get those flashes of the lightning across the table. It's pretty cool. Novelty, to say the least. You wouldn't want to seriously keep playing it like this, but it's pretty cool to check it out. You got those the sound of thunder and everything. But here we go. We move back to the midnight mode. We've got the white lights in there, like if it was white LEDs. And you can see they just don't shine as brightly on this table as they do in other ones. It's pretty dim. Still looking nice, but still, I think actually the other bulbs look better. Here we switch to the colorful lighting, and again, they just don't seem as vibrant as they do on other tables. Maybe it's just me, but it does look pretty nice. It goes pretty well with the theme too. You get the colored, you know, because it is a colorful table. The colorful lights really help. This is back to morning mode, but we switched and we made the table as dirty as possible, all rusted, just to see what it looks like if this table is really neglected. Quite interesting to look at. And coming up, finally, still the neglected table, but we're back to stormy mode. Everything is super dark, save for the flashes of lightning that come across the table to kind of interfere with your eyeballs, as it were. Again, a true novelty here to play it like this, but interesting to look at that even that option is here. But that's going to be it for this section. We're going to move on to the best game I had during the stream. It was starting to be a really good game, and then it just fell apart. See, that's how it should work. Oh, even though it is only 2 pop bumpers, they are slings up there, so that's why we're getting so much action. I don't know why I just realized that now. If I could get that kind of score on every ball, I'd be set. Oh, almost got that other C. Nice. That was nice. Got it. That was my attempt at the center shot. There we go. Ah, oh, beautiful. Oh, unlucky. The noise you interested to watch pinball action in the game at the point drawing out you voice, but I bet these in real life the noise. I kind of didn't quite understand what you wrote there. Okay, there we go. Oh no! That was good. should have gone for the center. I don't know why I didn't. Man, I was tempting fate there. Okay, we are having our best game here. This is gonna be it. And there goes. So we get 600,000. Certainly possible. I blew that. I just threw that away. Only, oh my goodness, only 5,000 points on last ball. Ridiculous. I think we're done, though. I think I'm done with this one. And that's Lucky Fruit. I don't know if you could tell by the end of that game there, but I was getting pretty tired of playing it. Not only because it was kind of frustrating, some of the drains. Now I was kind of complaining that my last ball there was only 4,000 points. But if you'd notice, I think it was my third ball was just barely 1,000 points. So, you know, there is room for improvement. If those two balls were as good as the other ones, I could have easily hit 600,000, 700,000, maybe even 800,000. But I was just getting tired of it, and it's just kind of a one-trick pony, just, you know, getting that one light lit up and hitting it. And I was getting kind of lucky there, you know, hitting it the rollover again and again and again multiple times during the same ball, and that's what contributed to my score there. But, you know what? I know there's other ways to score big there, and I'm just not seeing what it is. So maybe I'll come to this one back in the future, or come back to this one in the future. I'm not going to speak like Yoda, I guess, but yeah, it's just, you know, I don't know. I'll come back to it eventually, probably, most likely, but I do need a break from this one. And that's the end of this video. So if you did make it this far and you did like the video, make sure you do like the video. And if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do subscribe, because I have plenty of videos just like this one up on my channel, and many more to come from Zaccaria Pinball, Pinball FX3, and Pinball Arcade. So see you next time.